Okay, so my name is Suha Ahmed and I studied Professional Doctorate in Counselling Psychology. I've always been interested in psychology and studying psychology, particularly counselling. I remember about 5 to 6 years ago, from studying master's health psychology, I found out about counselling psychology within the University of Wolverhampton. So I came to Open Day. I think during the open day I had a very warm feeling. There was a lot of support. I felt like I needed, or what I imagined the course would look like. That's what I received on that day in terms of information. And so I signed up for it and passed the interview, and I managed to get into the course. I think it feels great. I walked today. I walked to university, and I was reflecting on being here as a trainee and also graduating today. It just feels surreal. It feels. I think it still has to sink in, but it's great. I feel really happy, and particularly because my parents managed to come over and be with me today. It has taken me about 4 to 5 years to be where I am now, and that's purely because one of the challenges that I faced was I became a mother for the 3rd time during my study, and then during lockdown as well, which meant that I had to take a break, hence taking a bit longer. So that was in itself very challenging. The other challenge that was quite present in during my study was having to meet different roles and expectations, and particularly coming from a Middle Eastern country. So I'm from Kurdistan. There are perhaps certain roles that we're expected to meet, such as being a woman, or being a wife, or being a mother, but also trying to pursue my dreams. During lockdown it was quite challenging because of not having enough support. The other one that was quite challenging was the language difficulties. So having English not being my first language and having to write on a doctorate level in English was quite difficult, challenging. Yeah. I think the whole reason as to why I wanted to start counselling psychology is because the stigma that's very present within our culture, whereby mental health is not really talked upon. It's often labelled as shame, someone with mental health issues. And I've always had passion for helping people in general, but in particularly minority ethnic groups. So being able to study here and become a psychologist, and throughout my thesis, having had the opportunity to engage with that group and design an effective intervention has been really empowering. And I feel that now that I'm qualified, I can contribute more towards minority groups, in particularly women who struggle a lot from the Kurdish community, but also in general Middle Eastern community.